So we know that they don't care if it's a child who is a United States citizen who has cancer. They don't care about those. They don't care about any children that are United States citizens, so long as one of their parents was born somewhere else. Doesn't matter if that parent is a naturalized citizen, is going through the process, is on a visa. They don't care about any of that. None of that matters. Okay. Gone are the excuses of they're looking for criminals and illegals and we're protecting families, and now they don't care about any of that. So I'm going to string together the words that should work for those that are not full-on swallowers, because the super swallowers are gone. So darling, pay attention. White, Christian, blonde hair, blue-eyed, natural American-born citizen women living in other countries are being denied their passport renewals for no reason. They are being stranded in other countries without any explanation. They cannot leave where they are. Again, these are Christian, white, blonde hair, blue-eyed women who were natural-born American citizens traveling outside of the United States that needed to renew their passports. They are being denied passport renewals and are being left stranded in the countries where they're visiting. Okay, is that enough of the words to get the two-teethers and steeple people to care? And no, I know the super swallowers will never care. They're going to go, well, there must be a reason. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine for America to start leaving its own stranded, just like it's fine for us to deport the ones we don't like. Like, there is no bottom. There is no bottom. And I saw someone who likes talking and trying to convert hatters. It's not me. I do not have the patience for it, but I see a lot of folks who are like, they make it a whole thing of trying to convert them and show them the light. And my favorite tip was this. I'm going to share this one. This I agree with. The man said, first you need to determine if they are a full-on super swallower for life, if they are full culture, or if there's room for reasonability still in there. And the question is, do you put doo-doo daddy over the Constitution? If they say they believe in the Constitution over him, there's still a shot. But if he's above everything and he's godlike and Christ-like and no one can touch him and he's above everything, above the law, above the Constitution, above the angels and all of heaven and the universe forever and ever, amen. Yeah, don't bother. Don't bother. Those ones are gone. They have fully infused it into their belief system. They will never let it go. They need that in order to have an excuse for why they feel so empty inside, and for a lot of them, why they don't have anything, despite being born in the body that had the least amount of blocks put in its way. They were given and that's not to say no one, if you're like this, you can't experience hardship. Just saying, there aren't extra blocks placed for you when you're in that body. And if you took that and squandered it and did nothing with it, and then you see persons of color doing something against the odds, and that bothers you because you ain't do shit, and so your solution for that is to take them down so you can feel better about you not doing anything. I told you I'll rein your people in. You're about to lose everyone who's educated. You're about to lose everyone. You think these billionaires that are destroying education are letting their kids go without? You think these people melting down working class America to sell it for parts, you think they're doing that to their kids? You think any of these rules about being forced to join the military, you know they're trying to do that now? I don't know if he actually ordered it or not. I can't even keep track, but they're trying to do that whole thing like they do in other countries where you have to go into the military after high school unless you already have college admission, but there's not going to be scholarships or grants, so it's only available to people who have the money to pay for it outright, and everyone else, oh gee, they're going to be forced to go serve for 4 years. That's what they're aiming for. Yeah, and they will price college out of your range on purpose, okay? Their kids are still going, and they're telling you that you don't need to do that. You need to go in the military. Okay, all right. We keep trying to warn y'all, they're turning this place into not the good kind of trailer park, and a lot of y'all are just going to watch it happen. Maybe we can just ride this out if we keep our heads down. Okay, keep keeping your heads down. Keep keeping your heads down. See how that goes for you. But on the good side, on the positive side, darling, we're starting to see more dust kick up. We're starting to see more states direct their authorities not to comply with frozen water. We're starting to see more governors and senators stepping forward and calling for impeachment, which I don't like. On the podcast, we already talked about that. Vance is the angel of death and the antichrist and something. Everywhere he goes, something falls apart after he's there. So I don't like that process. But the point is, people are saying it, and it's coming from more directions than just one. So we'll see what's up. But for those of y'all who are sitting on your laurels going, we're so cooked. All right. For some reason, you think you're not in the frying pan. Darling, you're in the frying pan too.